सहनावतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तावत्रे विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणे आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं पारायणं द्वादश स्कन्धः। ओम आभासश्च निरोधश्च यतश्चाध्यवतीयते आसीयते स आश्रयः परं ब्रह्म परमात्मेति शब्द्यते। ओम अथ दशमोऽध्यायः। 12th skandha 10th chapter chanting. Bring your minds with all devotion. Try just to be with the chant. If you have the book, you also follow vocally or in your mind. After these 3 more chapters, then entire Bhagavata Purana is over. That is how these chantings. Then we will see if we start any of the earlier skandhas, maybe 7th or any one of them. ॐ अथ दशमोऽध्यायः। सूत उवाच स एवमनुभूयेदं नारायणविनिर्मितं वैभवं योगमायायाः तमेव शरणं ययौ। मार्कण्डेय उवाच प्रपन्नोऽस्म्यङ्घ्रिमूलं ते प्रपन्नाभयदं हरे यन्माययापि विबुधाः मुह्यन्ति ज्ञानकाशया। सूत उवाच तमेवं निभृतात्मानं वृषेण दिवि पर्यटन् रुद्राण्या भगवान् रुद्रः ददर्श स्वगणैर्वृतः। अथो मातं ऋषिं वीक्ष्य गिरिशं समभाषत पश्येमं भगवन् विप्रं निभृतात्मेन्द्रियाशयं निभृतो दशशव्रातं वातापाये यथार्णवम् पूर्वस्य तपसः साक्षात् संसिद्धिं सिद्धिदो भवान्। श्रीभगवानुवाच नैवेच्छत्याशिषः क्वापि ब्रह्मर्षिर्मोक्षमभ्युदा भक्तिं परां भगवती लब्धवान् पुरुषे व्यये। अथापि संविदिष्यामः भवान्येतेन साधुना अयं हि परमो लाभः नृणां साधु समागमः। सूत उवाच इत्युक्त्वा तम् उपेयाय भगवान् ससतां गतिः ईशानः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वदेहिनां तयोरागमनं साक्षात् ईशयोर्जगदात्मनोः न वेदरुद्धधिवृत्तिः आत्मानं विश्वमेव च। भगवांस्तदभिज्ञाय गिरीशो योगमायया आविशत्तद्गुहाकाशं वायुश्छिद्रमिवेश्वरः आत्मन्यपि शिवं प्राप्तं तडित्पिङ्गजटाधरं त्र्यक्षं दशभुजं प्रांशुम् उद्यन्तमिव भास्करं व्याघ्रचर्माम्बरधरं शूलखट्वाङ्गचर्मभिः अक्षमालाडमरुक कपालासिधनुः सह बिभ्राणं सहसा भान्तं विचक्ष्य हृदि विस्मितः किमिदं कुत एवेति समाधिविरतो मुनिः नेत्रे उन्मील्य ददृशे सगणं सोमयागतं रुद्रं त्रिलोकैकगुरुं ननाम शिरसा मुनिः तस्मै सपर्यां व्यदधात् सगणाय सहोमया स्वागतासनपाद्यार्घ्य गन्धस्रग्धूपदीपकैः आह चात्मानुभावेन पूर्णकामस्य ते विभो करवाणि किमीशान येनेदं निर्वृतं जगतो नमः शिवाय शान्ताय सत्त्वाय प्रमृडाय च रजोजुषेऽप्यघोराय नमस्तुभ्यं तमोजुषे। सूत उवाच एवं स्तुतः स भगवान् आदिदेवः सतां गतिः परितुष्टः प्रसन्नात्मा प्रहसन्स्तमभाषत। श्रीभगवानुवाच वरं वृणीष्वनः कामं वरदेशा वयं त्रयः अमोघं दर्शनं येषां मर्त्यो यद्विन्दते अमृतं ब्राह्मणाः साधवः शान्ताः निस्सङ्गाः भूतवत्सलाः एकान्तभक्ता हि अस्मासु निर्वैराः समदर्शिनः सलोकालोकपालांस्तान् वन्दन्त्यर्चन्त्युपासते अहं च भगवान् ब्रह्मा स्वयं च हरिरीश्वरः न ते मय्यच्युतेजे च भिदामण्यपि चक्षते नात्मनश्च जनस्यापि तद्युष्मान्वयमीमहि न ह्यं मया नितीर्थानि न देवाश्चेतनोज्झिदाः ते पुनन्त्युरुकालेन यूयं दर्शनमात्रतः ब्राह्मणेभ्यो नमस्यामः ये स्मद्रूपं त्रयीमयं बिभ्रत्यात्मसमाधान तपस्वाध्यायसंयमैः श्रवणात् दर्शनाद् वापि महवपातकिनोऽपि वः शुद्धिरन्नन्त्यजाश्चापि किमु सम्भाषणादिभिः। सूत उवाच इति चन्द्रललामस्य धर्मगुह्योपबृंहितं वचोऽमृतायनं ऋषिः नातृप्यत्कर्णयोः पिबन् सचिरं मायया विष्णोः भ्रामितः कर्षितो भृशं शिववागमृतध्वस्त क्लेशपुञ्जस्तमब्रवीत्। ऋषिरुवाच अहो ईश्वरलीलेयं दुर्विभाव्या शरीरिणां यन्नमन्तीशितव्यानि स्तुवन्ति जगदीश्वराः धर्मं ग्राहयितुं प्रायः प्रवक्तारश्च देहिनाम् आचरन्ति अनुमोदन्ते क्रियमाणं स्तुवन्ति च नैतावता भगवतः स्वमायामयवृत्तिभिः न दुष्येतानुभावस्तैः मायिनः कुहकं यथा सृष्ट्वेदं मनसा विश्वम् आत्मनानुप्रविश्य यः गुणैः कुर्वद्भिराभाति कर्तेव स्वप्नदृग् यथा तस्मै नमो भगवते त्रिगुणाय गुणात्मने केवलायाद्वितीयाय गुरवे ब्रह्ममूर्तये तं वृणेनु परं भूमन् वरं त्वद्वरदर्शनात् यद्दर्शनात् पूर्णकामः सत्यकामः पुमान् भवेत् वरमेकं वृणेथापि पूर्णात् कामाभिवर्षणात् भगवते अच्युतां भक्तिं तत्परेषु तथा त्वयि। सूत उवाच इत्यर्थितोऽभिष्टुतश्च मुनिना सूक्तया गिरा तमाह भगवान् शर्वः शर्वया चाभिनन्दितः। श्रीभगवानुवाच कामो महर्षे सर्वोऽयं भक्तिमान् त्वमधोक्षजे आकल्पान्तात् यशः पुण्यम् अजरामरता तथा ज्ञानं त्रैकालिकं ब्रह्मन् विज्ञानं च विरक्तिमतो ब्रह्मवर्चस्विनो भूयात् पुराणाचार्यतास्तु ते। सूत उवाच एवं वरान् समुनये दत्त्वा गात्र्यक्ष ईश्वरः देव्यै तत्कर्म कथयन् अनुभूतं पुरामुना सोऽप्याप्तमहायोग महिमा भार्गवोत्तमः विचरत्यधुनापि अद्धा हरावेकान्ततां गतः अनुवर्णितमेतत्ते मार्कण्डेयस्य धीमतः अनुभूतं भगवतः मायावैभवमद्भुतम् एतत् केचिद् अविद्वांसः माया संस्कृतिमात्मनः अनाद्यावर्तितं नॄणां कादाचित्कं प्रचक्षते य एवमेतत् भृगुवर्यवर्णितं तथाङ्गपाणेरनुभावभावितं संश्रावयेत् संशृणुयादुतावुभौ तयोर्न कर्माशय संस्कृतिर्भवेत्। इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां द्वादशस्कन्धे दशमोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शान्तिः। ओम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीभागवत शरणं मम Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Suta Sharanam Mama, Shri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Narada Sharanam Mama, Shri Kumara Sharanam Mama, Shri Brahma Sharanam Mama, Shri Vishnu Sharanam Mama, Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkrupātamaham Vande Paramanandamādhavam Swarge Satyeja Kailase Vaikunte Nasti Ayam Rasaha Atapbandu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchada Karhichida Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Ekadasha Skandaha Muktihi Hitva Rupam Swarupena Vyavastitihi Atha Ashtavinshodhyayah Shri Bhagavan Slowly, steadily, we are trying our best to study Upanishads, study the Puranas. Of course, definitely only by the grace of Ishvara Krupa, Guru Krupa. And as we are continuing slowly, these thoughts of Paramatma starts entering into us without leaving this path. When we are consistent all the time, slowly the quantity of the depth of these Bhagavad Sambandha, Vrittis, thoughts, samskaras grow in us. Those who can abruptly, by giving up everything, become spiritual and do the study, contemplate, meditate, experience the self, that is one way. Like that, out of millions, one will be there. To all of you and me who are not so great in the Viveka or Vairagya, etc., this is the Paddhati. This is how generally Bhagavan helps all those who want to come out of samsara and reach his feet. What he does is slowly he gives this medication of satsanga, which slowly cures the roga of the bhava, inner and outer. You and I, who are so regularly studying Shastra, should now very clearly understand this is how it happens. Our obligations are getting cleared, our duties are being performed, our whatever vasanas we are exhausting, our slowly timings and minds, everything we started giving to the Paramatma. Shastra, little we are able to, this is how every jiva, and in our life especially we are also. Then if at all any question comes regarding therefore what to seek the Lord when we are in puja, when we are in prarthana, when we are in temple, this is what. Bhagavan, that beautiful occasion called as Satsanga and the Shastra, which is reminding me of you, Paramatma, all the time. May that be always with me. May I not miss my satsang. May the satsang is not far away from me. This is the way Mama Maya Duratya Mameva ye prapadyante Maya metam taranti. The prapatti to Bhagavan is being in touch with Bhagavan through Shastra study all the time. Then, when the mind gathers the jnanam about Bhagavan's Mahima and all, and we are trying to pursue that path to reach Him, this Maya Metam Tarantite is slowly happening in us. From the Shravana to the Adhyanam, from the Adhyanam to the Mananam level, when we lift ourselves, we can see so much of clarity starts happening at every level. And more continuous we are, there is no doubt at all about anything. It's a beautiful life when I know the Tattva in sadhana and experience, when I know the Maya of Ishvara, when I know the entire Jagat is LEELA with his Maya, and in that whole beautiful tamasha is going on, and in that I am also a part. as this individuality playing without missing my experience of Atma Tattva. It's so beautiful. Imagine this Markandeya Rishi, Narada Rishi, Bhagavan Shiva, whom we just chanted in the 10th chapter. They're all in Atma Anubhuti, same time they are in the world doing whatever required, knowing fully well there is a play of Paramatma only for entertainment, nothing in that is so real to be bound. So that's what in the morning also, Telugu class, yatra yatra manoyati, tatra tatra samadhi. Mind goes but never misses the self. Because Deha Abhimana is gone, then Paramatma is known. Here Deha Abhimana is gone, Paramatma is known. When it is said in this morning, Dusha Vekam and in so many other texts, it means Deha Abhimana means like on a mud, the pot is a Deha. Deha is Rupanama. द देह अभिमान गमनम चला जाना का अर्थ क्या हुआ ऑन द सुप्रीम सटल मोस्ट परमात्मा वॉट एवर द आरोपण इज डन इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कारण सूक्ष्म एंड स्थूल ऑल ऑफ देम आर अंडरस्टूड टू बी अनरियल experienced to be unreal. They are not experienced as unreal. Real is experienced. Therefore, from that standpoint, these are all known to be unreal. Like when I experience my waking, immediately the stula, sukshma, karana, all the three of swapna are found to be unreal. That's called as deha abhimana galanam. In the swapna, I had the karanam, the causal body, the sukshma sharira, the stula sharira, and entire jagat around me, and I was playing various roles. I was influenced by the people around there, by total world also. I also doing something, contributing. ये सारा स्थूल सूक्ष्म कारण जो तमाशा चल रहा था जागृत में आते ही फाउंड टू बी नॉट रियल देखो गलित that beautiful life will be ours. Being in self, experiencing it, yet in the scheme of the total world, with these upadhis, what is to be done is done by him alone, Ishvara. But I am one with him in his Swarupa, which is Parabrahma, which is my essential Atma also. So that is how our sadhana has to slowly take off toward the ultimate. So in Bhagavata Purana, especially in the Ekadasha Skandha, Bhagavan blessing us with such wisdom. So you and I, those who are listening all this, now what prayer we have to do? With this we started our topic 7-8 minutes back. Hey Bhagavan, may be more serious, more sincere in trying to know you through this Swadhyaya Satsanga. May it not go away. I started getting taste of it, benefit of it, and glory of it I am understanding. I don't want to go back to the earlier life of the ignorance of self, followed by the delusory not self, and lost in that through variety of activities, through variety of emotions of ragadvesha adi. May I not go back into that. Many more are there. From that also we have to get clear. In which janma, how many prarabdhas are there, don't know. Ishwar ichha hai. But we are asking him, we are now no more entangled anywhere. See to it that we don't leave you by any means. In this way, when we do prarthana. Then one by one, whatever the attachments are there, dehavimanas are there, slowly Bhagavan unko bhi छुड़वाएंगे हमको. To that extent, we can see all our sadhanas of antakarana shuddhi, sadhanas of the sukshmi karanam of the buddhi, sadhana of the shravana adhenam, all of them pick up. They come to the peak level. And that leads to the urge inside. The theory I am understanding, I have to have the experience also. Experience can happen only on dhyana avastha, dhyana sthiti, dhyana vyasa. Then he starts doing the true dhyana. So far, in many lives, in every life, he was sitting closed eyes. But throughout all that, he never knew what is Deya Vastu, what is Dhyata, what is Dhyana. But now, through that study of Shastra, you and I, when we come Pakka, then that time, the desire to Dhyanam and the real action of the Dhyanam, the experience in Dhyanam, all of that become fruitful. Just wait for that time. That will come to all of us If not this life, next one. So you can imagine Bhagavan, if we are willing, not God willing, God always wills. If we are willing in our next life, right from beginning, nothing but Shastra, Adhenam, Sara, Grahanam, then outside all other sadhana anushtanam, inside making the equivalents perfect, then inner dhyana sadhana, then Atma Anubhuti, Atmanishta. उसी में हमको भगवान ले जाए. Maybe all that way. I'm asking for me, your choice. Now, in the 11th skandha, we have come up to the 19th mantra, which is an example of the 18th mantra. And what was said was, through jnanam, which is born out of viveka, and for the viveka, the support is, the source is nigamaha, and the helping equipments gained through tapasya. This is what, through tapasya, equipments made perfect. With the perfect equipments, we listen the Shastra Nigama from the Guru, and that Nigamokta Jnanam or the data we are using to do the Viveka, with this the Jnanam is coming. And these things regularly doing is called Upasana. With that, this Jnana becomes Shitena. With this Shita Jnanam, as a talwar or the sword, as said earlier, the Jiva Bhava and the Karana of the Jiva Dupadita Adatmya and strengthening of the Upadita Adatmya because of the involvement in the Shabda Sparsha Prasagandha, all of that cut. Jnanas. What are the other three things help to it? Pratyaksham, Aitihyam, Anumanam. Pratyaksham is don't close the eyes, open eye, look into the world, your own experience and others. Understand what is real, what is unreal. Aitihyam, the best is the experience of the elders, the wisdom of the wise, grown ups, Obi Lelo. And then Anumanam is this logic. Always use the logic. Wherever the logic can sort out the problems, give us an understanding, take it. Some places the logic will not work, so therefore go to Aitihyam. Follow the masters with faith in him, then we understand it. With तर्का कुछ डिस्टेंस को हम तय कर सकते हैं, बट तर्क विल नॉट टॉक अल्टीमेटली द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ सेल्फ, बिकॉज नैषा तर्केण मतिरापनेया प्रोक्तान्येनैव सुज्ञाय दुस्तर्का सुविरम श्रुतिमतस्तर्कोऽनुसन्धीयताम्. Self is not logical, it is beyond. But to some extent, logic can be used to cut the end root cobwebs or any of the fencings or any of the thorn bushes. That much you can use. So, aiteha kya use karo? अनुमानम का यूज करो, प्रत्यक्ष का भी यूज करो, फिर तपस्या से अंतकरण को पवित्र शुद्ध एकाग्र सेक्शुअली बनाओ. That उपाधि take to the Guru, listen from him, nigama. Then with the nigama, do the viveka. In that viveka, the jnana comes. All these things again and done is called upasana. That it leads to asi, the jnana asi becoming shita. With that shita jnana asi, cut all the samsara bandhana or all the jivadi bhavana. We are slowly through our morning, evening classes daily coming to understand the true nature of this self. That jnanam slowly cuts the notion that I am a jiva bound to the upadhis. Is it not? Slowly. It not yet happened. Maybe 2-3 more Upanishads when we, with similar interest or shraddha or increased vairagya for the world, increased attentiveness when we study, listen. In the meantime, not worrying much about deha except taking care of it, seeing that it doesn't become liable to the sadhana. And with all other sadhanas of japa upasana, when we become more close to the Lord. Through prarthana, when we please the Lord more and more. When we energize ourselves divinely, while we are going through the study of 2-3 more Upanishads, maybe by that time our feeling that I am the self, as self I am liberated, that self I have to experience, and for that I have to do the dhyana ityadi. Before that, in the light of that strongly gained jnanam, through all these processes, aham jiva, aham deha, they are to be cut. I am a samsari. अब I am a samsari थोड़ा थोड़ा reduce हो रहा है, वहाँ तक हुआ. What is that? I am a samsari getting cut means not that much. We are involved in the world. nor the world is in contact with us. When the world is not in contact with us, the misery which we used to have, no, that is not there in us. So, samsara dhire kat raha hai. It suddenly doesn't happen. In the beginning, it feels like we are missing as if, how क्या है? You know, मेरे को सुबह शाम सत्संग मिल गया, थोड़ा खाने को मिल गया, आराम करने को थोड़ा टाइम मिल गया, अपना ध्यान लगा दूं, और क्या चाहिए मुझे इस जगत में? This is called the cut asunder of the samsara. Then the cutting off the upadhi tadatmya, then cutting the jiva bhava itself. It will happen slowly. Even upadhi tada, 4, 5 hours you are sitting for the classes, and only when we are involving in too many activities and too many indulgences that the upadhis are required, tadatmya with the upadhi strong, वो भी अपने आप कम हो रहे हैं, देखो. Like when do you take your vehicles out? When you have to go out, अब घूमने का ही नहीं है तो आपको कार वार में बैठना है, उसको होता ही नहीं. एक बात तो ऐसा होता है, अब कहीं घूमना नहीं, कभी कभी चाहिए कहीं जाने के लिए, तो टैक्सी वैक्सी आ जाएगा, अब इसको बेच दो. हम देहादि इंद्रिय को बेच तो नहीं सकते, बट वी नो कि देयर नो भागा दौड़ी विद द लेग्स, देयर आर टू मच ऑफ वर्क विद द हैंड्स, देयर सो मच वरी एंग्जाइटी विद द माइंड. ऑल ज्ञानेन्द्रियस, अभी क्या है, more and more I am entering into dhyana inside. What is the use of the jnanendriya? Indulging in the outer world. This called is the through the jnana. See, the upadhi of indriya, upadhi ityadi are slowly disconnected. We will experience it slowly. That second stage will come. Then the third stage, the deep urge starts inside. Ki no more I want to be a reflected consciousness, identified Chidavasa. And getting into the upadhi and running in samsara, I just want the pure consciousness. If I am consciousness, how that looks to be. You know, that starts, अभी नहीं आया वो, क्योंकि उसकी महिमा अभी नहीं पता चला. अब जितना उसका महिमा पता चलते हुए, then with the jiva bhava, that limitations persecuting me so much, when I realize this, and how it happens, you know, it's like that. I am jiva. Others also are taken by jiva, and two jiva always are free, at loggerheads with each other for one or the other reason, through attachment and aversion. अरे कब तक मैं जीव भाव में रहकर आपको भी जीव के रूप में देखकर आपके साथ मेरे मन में और बाहर ऐसा लड़ाई झगड़ा वाला या प्यार वाला संसार कब तक करूं? This thought will come, not immediately. When our satsanga, swadhyaya and chintana gets fructified, वो पक जब जाता है ना, तब जाकर ऐसा होगा. Along with that, other thought is what? In this jiva, that jiva, me jiva. In all of us, there is only one Brahman, one Atman, which I am from so many lives I am studying, especially in this life from last 10 years, that Swami is shouting at the pitch of his voice through all the Shastra, let me experience that. When that starts happening, you know, then we never worry with anybody. हाँ, सबको प्यार करेंगे, सब खुश रहे कहेंगे, सब जीव अपने अंदर के परमात्मा को जाने, ऐसा प्रार्थना करें. Other than that, no other worry, tension, anxiety. And all worry, tension now is how to I recognize my own pure self, which is beyond everything and which is permeating everything, supporting everything, but not touched by anything. That contemplation happens. और वो भी फिर उस समय the two wings for us to fly are Guru Krupa, Ishwar Krupa, invoked through Upasana to them. The Anugraha Shakti of them invoked by our Upasana and Bhakti alone is the one which takes us beyond. Jeko abhi pada humne Bharkande Rishi. It was both the blessing of Lord Vishnu as well as Shiva that he could experience the Maya and beyond and Tattva. When he was asked by Shivaji, कोई वर है, अब आपके दर्शन होगा, अभी क्या वर चाहिए? He only gave, you will be remaining till the Kalpantam, and you will have the Purana Acharyatvam, and you will have the vision of the all. ये सब शिवजी ने जबरदस्ती उनको वर दिया. He doesn't want anything. Markandeya Rishi. We are going to study that 10th chapter of the 12th skandha. By the way, now this is done very clear. Jnanam viveko nigamastapascha pratyakshamaiti hamadhanumanam. Then through this is called jnana. The ajnana is cut. And what is the jnanam? Adi antayoho yasya yadeva keval asya yadeva kevalam kala shetusya tadeva madhye. This is what. For this entire world we attend to at its micro level or macro level. For his entire world at the karana level, sukshma level or sthula level. What was there before it expressed? What is there going to be when all this gets dissolved? That alone is there in between. And in between the variety of Rupanama Yukta Jagatu, all of that is nothing but Vyavaharya Manam. Hetu is also the same Paramatma, Prakashaka also Paramatma. The Hetu here is what? The entire Upadana Nimitta Karana in the making of the world of millions of Rupanama, deluded in which we are not able to catch the substrat. Then the Kalaha means the Prakashaka Kon hai? I am. I am seeing the world. So who is made the world? Paramatma. From whom? Himself. Who is seeing the world? Me. Who am I? Paramatma. So kalascha hetuscha. Kala means kalayati iti. Kalayat means here. So here he is becoming kalaha, the perceiver also, hetu also for the entire perceived world. In between. मतलब क्या है? एक तरफ दृष्टा, दूसरी तरफ दृश्य के रूप में वो ही हो रहे हैं. So you can imagine homogeneous Sachidananda Parabrahma. Just imagine at particular point just dichotomized as drashta drushya, and that drashta remaining same, drushyas have taken millions and millions of forms. All that at one point at the Vesti level, let us say, slowly the drushya dissolves in drashta dissolves in drukka. That drukka is nothing but the same Parabrahma who are earlier. सो परब्रह्म बाद में परब्रह्म, बीच में परब्रह्म ही दृष्टा दृश्य के रूप में दिख रहे हैं. कालः हेतु का अर्थ वो है. दिस इज द ज्ञान. इन दिस ज्ञानम all the ajnana avidya about the world and its reality is all burnt away. What is to be done with the world is remove the reality given to it. After that, let it appear. When you know that it's appearance, you don't give reality. When you don't give reality, you are not troubled. Like in the movie, the hero is born. He did not born. He appeared that he is born. So toward the end, वो लड़के हिरन के विलन के हाथ में मर गया. He is dead. You don't need to mourn for his death because he did not die. It only appeared. In between from birth to death, whatever that hero has done, gone through, all of that also appearance only, not real. Therefore, it is not real, nothing to worry, nothing to get attached, but get entertained. You can have an entertainment. लीला है वो. लीला का अर्थ क्या है? सब होता है बिना कोई मतलब का, सिवाय एक ही मतलब है, आपको आनंदित करने के लिए. एंड दिस आनंदित करना इन द प्योर वेदांत भाषा इट इज सेड, Paramatma, he himself who was in the rasa of Brahma Ananda of one without second, himself wanted to have the rasa of Ananda of himself appearing as many. एक में रहने का रसास्वादन कर करके भगवान अनेक के रूप में थोड़ा समय रसास्वादन लेने के लिए इच्छा रखा. Therefore he only became the whole world. अहम एकः बहुस्याम्. He is only doing the rasaswadana of himself. He is one without second, no doubt, eternal. But in between, for some time, he only becomes many. He only. But while playing the play of many, he is not deluded. We are deluded. Like in Nidra, Ekoham. I am all without second, and the bliss of it I am experiencing. When I come to Swapna and Jagrata, what is the entire Jagrata Swapna world? Technically, spiritually, my own expanse. But I get deluded in that with so many of Ragadesha. Therefore, my own projected, my own dream and waking binds me and makes me Jiva. In Paramatma, he alone expresses the universe, but he is not bound because he doesn't get caught up in any of them through giving them reality. He knows the name and form was not real, so it is not real other than me, not real apart from me, not real independent type of me, but real as my own expression. समुद्र का लहरों के रूप में खेलना, मैं ही इतने लहरों के रूप में मौजा ले रहा हूं, और मैं बिना लहर का भी हूं. इनसाइड द ओशन देयर इज नो वेव, बट दैट आल्सो इज समुद्र. समुद्र का हो, जल का हो. सो जल ऊपर भी तरंगों के रूप में है, अंदर भी निस्तरंग है. सो निस्तरंग इज पर ब्रह्म तत्व. सतरंग इज आल्सो ओशन in the expression in manyness. Imagine what would be the view of the ocean when so many waves are coming and going. Is it mourning at every moment with the birth of and death of every wave? नहीं, दरअसल मैं ही इस रूप में खेल रहा हूं. तो सृष्टि स्थिति लय सारा एक तमाशा है मेरे लिए. ना कोई जन्म ले रहा, ना कोई बदल रहा है, ना कोई मर रहा, लाइक एनी मूवी. रियली, बट appearing. Is it not? Never the pot is born, never anybody bought it, never anybody used it, never the pot broken, really. But pot appeared to be born, appeared to be used by somebody, appeared to be broken. All the three are appearances. On of what? Of potness. On what? The mud. Don't forget the mud. Forget the mud, then lost in the pot. Our goal is to be established in the identification with the mud. Then in me, the mud, so many parts come, stay, go. They're all appear and disappear. They won't trouble me even an iota, because I am not touched by the parts birth, staying, and dissolution in me. The mud is saying this. That's what was in the Stuti earlier we saw when the Lord was praised in one of the texts. इसमें हाँ, अध्यात्म रामायण में देखा हमने कि माता सीता जी प्रेज करती है, कौशल्या करती है कि you do सृष्टि स्थिति लय, but none of it touches you because you are untouched. You don't get identified with that. In her second or third only Stuti, Kausalya ji does it to Lord Vishnu when she sees him coming as her son. Okay, this is the beautiful thing. Yata Hiranyam gave the example, and what we have to understand in between, Madhye Vyavaharamanam Nanapadeshaihi. Same is the one which is Vyavaharita with lot of Vyapadesha. Vyapadesha is Rupanama and its Kriya. जो पहले था वही है, जो लास्ट में वही है, बीच में वही है, बीच में lot of names and forms given to it. That's it. These are the example of Putava, Suvarnam. Conclusion is Asya Jagata Hamapi Tadvateva. With the entire outer and inner world, the self also is like that. It is there before, it is there after, in between. That only is Vyavaharita with so many what is called word used here? Apadeshaihi. Apadesha means name, forming and naming, giving a form and giving a name and doing lot of vyavahara into that. Establishing this knowledge so much. हमको क्या था ना, कारण रूपी परब्रह्म को भूलकर कार्य रूपी रूप नामात्मक जगत में एंचेंट होकर हम उसको रियलिटी देने लगते हैं. And that Maya happens so quickly because the millions of lives of habits and such a powerful vasanas are there pushing us to get identified with the projected world, taking it as real. That much of listening, that much of contemplation, inquiry we have to do, after which only intellectually we understand that all our appearances, reality alone, the self alone reality, then only we start giving appearance value to the world of form name, which we gave the reality value and suffered. That period of the world taken as appearance, not real, from the taking of it real, that period of few lives is the most struggling period for a sadhaka. See, when you establish in the self, everything is self, you are gone. When you are established in Rupanama, there also, though you suffer sukha dukkha, but you are at ease. क्योंकि उसको रियल मान लिया. लेकिन जिसको रियल माना, उसको अनरियल मानने के लिए जो मेहनत लगता है, जो स्ट्रेस स्ट्रेन होता है, जो दुख होता है, that is difficult. Because the self is so subtle, we are not able to reach it. And the gross world is so tempting and so many lives we have enjoyed it through the upadhi. अब सबको छोड़ो बोले तो even intellectually understood, do you think it becomes easier? इससे लोग इंटेलेक्चुअल मजा में तो रहते हैं समझने का शास्त्र, बट करने को जब आता है ना, अब देखो कितने महाज्ञानी लोग हैं हर जगह पे, पंजाबी बंधु ले लो, you are their jnana in the intellect, their stomach, they have no relation at all. In the jnanam they think they have become brahman, बट एक पनीर का टुकड़ा भी नहीं छोड़ेंगे, एक लस्सी का वो भी नहीं, बिकॉज यू कांट लीव इट इंटेलेक्चुअली, यू मे अंडरस्टैंड। एंड व्हाट दे डू, चलो आज वेदांत का चर्चा हो गया, अब चलो पार्टी लगाते हैं, छप्पन भोग। इन वेदांत यू स्टडीड, यू आर बियॉन्ड उपाधि, बट इमीडिएटली आफ्टर दैट एंड दे जस्टिफाई इट, दे मीन एनीबॉडी, आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग एवरीबॉडी, क्योंकि मुश्किल है वो छोड़ना, नॉट ओनली फॉर दीस grahasthas who attend satsang and all, even to sadhu sannyasis, they are also struggling it. Like you call me for satsang, in your I talk, what I talk is Brahma Vidya only. After that, both of us sit on dining table. You serve me, I eat, you also eat. At that time, where is Brahma Jnanam? God. And so easily we forget it. Not wantedly. That's the power of habits. The power of vasanas. द फियर कि स्वामी ऐसा कहो तो फिर आप आए सत्संग करके गए, फिर हम घर बार छोड़कर जंगल में जाए ध्यान में, इसका बेटर है आप सीधा जाओ, डोंट कम टू अस। दैट इज अ क्रूशियल पीरियड। एवरीथिंग देखो, थोड़ा दुनिया को साइड पे रखकर सत्संग में आना इटसेल्फ इज ए मेनी लाइफ्स ऑफ तपस्या। इन द सत्संग कंसिस्टेंटली स्टेइंग इज अनदर स्ट्रगल। Everyone leaves satsang for many reasons. Some are out of prarabdha, some out of other reason, some health issues, some have become old, somebody started liking something else. Is it not? Vasana is coming at that time, जो very powerful vasana आना है, कुछ ना कुछ reason से discontinue होता है सत्संग. And those two discontinue satsanga, only those who have the total faith in Guru and Bhagavan alone again come back in that life. Otherwise, gayo, then they are lost in the world of same things which they left to study Shastra. And they all justify it. बाद में समझ में आ गया बात, तो अब मैं आजकल मेरा टाइम ना मेरे बेटे के साथ ऑफिस जाने में गुजार रहा हूँ, मेरे पोते के साथ इधर जाने जा रहा हूँ। जैसे हमने सुना, मांडुक्य सुना है, तैत्तरीय सुना, ये सुना, वो सुना। That is other way of living satsang. So being in class is so regular is another tough thing. First one is what? छोड़कर इधर आना। Second one, इसको कंटिन्यू करना। Third one, इसमें बात को समझ पाना crystal clearly at the intellect level, without any ambiguity, without any layers of fog. That truth alone is real Paramatma. Everything is superimposed on it. इस बात में पकड़ना भी इम्पॉसिबल, सुनना अलग है। स्वामी जी अपने लिए बोल रहे हैं, सब स्वामी लोग यही बोलते हैं और सब बुक में यही लिखा है। दैट्स व्हाट वी फील। स्वामी आई टोल्ड यू 20, आई टेल यू 20 साधुओं के पास गए हैं, सब लोग यही कहते हैं कि वो जगह मिथ्या है, ब्रह्म सत्य। आप भी वही कह रहे हो, उसमें न्याय क्या है? अरे 20 लोगों का असर हुआ ही नहीं आपके ऊपर। वही से किसी साधु का जब वही बात होता है, लेकिन वी डोंट अंडरस्टैंड दैट दैट हैज टू बी एक्सेप्टेड बाय अस। Then only the real struggle starts. If it is mithya, why am I giving reality and getting lost? Now remember, getting lost in world, not only in sukha dukkha, but giving reality to it in any form. That is why Bhagavan says, sarva dharman parityaj. Dharma means उपाधियों के धर्मों को, तभी जाकर उपाधियों को भी छोड़ सकते हैं। Then only Mam, the real self, Ekam, which is one without second, Sharanam Braja, you meditate on that. Then that self-realization, tva, this jivaka, sarva papebhyaha, from all its ajnana and upadhi, mokshayishyami, liberates. Thereafter, no dukkha shoka, therefore, mahashuchaha. That 12th, 18th chapter, 66 shloka, charma shloka. It can be studied. When we study Gita, we will tell you all the 10, 12 angles of how to study it, from karma standpoint, yoga standpoint, jnana standpoint, bhakti standpoint, how it is a charma shloka, how in the shloka of Tattvamasi Mahavakya is explained, all that we see. Now, all that quotation came for what? there is tapasya, there is struggle, there is difficulty of giving up which we love the most. There's a difficulty of taking up something which is so vague, so difficult. यही है, चलता है आध्यात्मिक साधन, कोई भी पॉकेट में आसान में नहीं मिलता. No, today I was listening to the Prime Minister when he was talking on his birthday after releasing those cheetahs into the jungle. How poised he was, like a rishi, and so balanced, keeping the entire crowd who are listening of the nation. What he spoke, 16.5 minutes, everything is so clear, especially when he talked about the spirituality. When he talked about he quoted that, Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. When he was quoting it, it was not appearing that किसी ने लिख के दिया इनको. Generally lectures तो कोई लिख के देते हैं. I was feeling pity for him. He, instead of going into the Himalayan jungles and meditate and realize himself, what is he struggling to take care of this country? That once you go, all useless fellows become again prime minister, minister, and they destroy it. ये तो होता ही रहा है. How many thousands sacrifice a life for freedom? बाद में क्या हो फिर? I was feeling for him. Then I smiled. That's what I'm telling you. That it is Ishvara functioning through him for some time in this world. And that Jiva cannot be bound by this. Who knows if in his destination it is there. In the next election, he will be lost. Others will become PM. He will go into Himalaya and sit and do dhyanam. वो वाला material है. I'm telling you how the Prarabdha pulls you, how the Ishvara pulls you. In spite of all our struggles, even after intellectual conviction, to establish in itself at the cost of all the Jiva Bhava are not self. वो वाला पीरियड बहुत मुश्किल वाला होता है. But you know, any amount of difficulty it is there. We hold on to feet of the Lord and the faith in the Shastra and the desire to know the self. ये सारा हम पार करते हैं. जिंदगी एक सफर है ना? How many songs have come in Hindi about Zindagi? Everything is Vedantic. जिंदगी का सफर है कैसा सफर, कोई समझा नहीं कोई जाना नहीं. जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना, कल क्या हो कितने जाना. Everything. जिंदगी is a suffer. In the travel, when you are consistent to reach the goal, it is not the journey is smooth. Sometimes twists are there, turns are there, traffics are there, खाली रोड भी होते हैं, गड्ढे भी होते हैं, बारिश भी होता है, diversions will be there of traffic. इतने सारे, when in a long journey of yours, let us say you take a car drive from your Uttara Bharata to your Dakshina Bharata. How you have to go through how many patle road, bade road, subah ka time. But if your goal is clear, you know the road map, you have the proper fuel, you are keeping the vehicle intact yourself, negotiating all of them, one day you will reach. In the same way, be certain that we will reach, that's it. But while reaching, the struggles we have to prepare mentally. कि ये होगा ही, जब होगा तब झेलेंगे. Don't be giving up. So all that is can be explained while talking about this shloka. Therefore, what is through Viveka Nigama, then Shruti Pratyaksha Vaitisyam Tapasya, the Jnana gained only one. जो पहला था, जो बाद में रहेगा, अब भी व्यपदेश्यमानम ओनली थ्रू व्यवहारिमाण्यम नाना अपदेश ही. अलग अलग रूप नाम के द्वारा इसका व्यवहार हो रहा है बस. इसके अलावा ये परमात्मा से हटकर कुछ अपने आप में इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं है. So earlier mud, later on mud. In between, it is only the Rupa Nama Vyapadesha with which storing the water wala Vyavahara was going on as a pot. As an ornament also, put in ear, nose, everywhere. Madhye Nana Vyavaharimana Apadeshe ही उसको रूप नाम देकर उसको ऐसे व्यवहार किया. इसका अर्थ ये नहीं कि उसमें का गोल्ड निकल गया और वो जो भी गहना है वो रियल है. उसको गहना इसलिए कहते हैं क्योंकि गहना में उसमें सोना छुपा हुआ है और उस सोने को आप सो गए और गहने को आप सो गए और गहने को पहन रहे. We are slept to the gold, which is gehna, and the unreal ornament we are caught up. Is it not? अब कितना इन बातों को कितने शास्त्रों के द्वारा कितने बार सुनने से धीरे धीरे अंदर जाएगा. देखो, at this level of ours. I to pray, let us not leave our Shastra Dhenam. As many lives it is required, so many, so that the idea is clear. And it can be enhanced by our own disciplined effort. And when we invoke Bhagavat Kripa, Guru Kripa, they pour some of their tapashakti for us, then the understanding becomes easier. That's why every day we pray to all the Rishi, Muni, Guru, Devata in all the classes. तो इतने उनके कृपा के बिना गाड़ी आगे नहीं बढ़े. अंदर वाली, बाहर तो क्या है, कोई भी पढ़ा सकते हैं. यू आर मोर ग्रेट स्पीकर देन मी बिकॉज यूर हाई लेवल ऑफ एजुकेशन इन इंग्लिश एंड ऑल. बोलना कुछ नहीं, अंदर की बात. नाउ लेट अस कम टू द 20th श्लोका व्हिच आई सेड यस्टरडे एक्सप्लेन्ड. थोड़ा उस पर रोशनी डालना, ज्यादा नहीं. विज्ञानमेतत् त्र्यवस्थमङ्गा गुणत्रयं कारणकार्यकर्त्रो समन्वयेन व्यतिरेकतश्च येनैव तुर्येण तदेव सत्यम्. विज्ञानमेतत् त्र्यवस्थमङ्ग गुणत्रयं कारणकार्यकर्त्रो समन्वयेन व्यतिरेकतश्च येनैव तुर्येण tadeva satyam. Aha. When you know the literal meaning of this sloka, every word meaning, with the background of study of some Upanishads, you will feel how cutely Bhagavan पील करके केले को पका हुआ मैश करके मुंह में रख के खिला रहे हैं और उसका मजा हम ले रहे हैं. The intellectual joy at the intellectual level is so beautiful. But on the meditation seat, if it is experienced, the joy is infinite. Hey Anga, oh my dear child, oh my dearest you, the inseparable part of me. Anga means, अंगी से अंग अलग नहीं हो सकता. तो भक्त साधक जिज्ञासु कभी भी भगवान से अलग नहीं हो सकते. So Uddhava is a part. How many lives Uddhava might have surrendered himself to the Lord, that in this life at this junction, Bhagavan is accepting his surrender and saying, you are a part of me. I am an Angi, you are the Anga. The joy, when a Guru says, you are with me, I am taking care of you. You can't, but उसके लिए हमारा ego थोड़ा कम होना. We are such a बेवकूफ. We don't know how to receive the love of Guru and Bhagavan. You beg the love from all stupid people of the world who kick us at every butt and bottom. And when the Guru God gives, we don't take. Parama Murak hai hum anyway. But Bhagavan Krishna as Bhagavan as well as Guru and also Mitra, as also Shreyavila Shelveshwar, he is calling Uddhava as He Anga. He Anga. That's a fulfillment. Always remember, जब गुरु भगवान के हम नजर में आ जाते हैं, मुक्ति हो गई बस. नजर में आना मतलब वो हमेशा हमको देख ही रहे हैं, बट हम सरेंडर नहीं किए. गुरु भगवान के नजर में आना मतलब उनको महसूस होना कि हम रिपेयरेबल है. Like in a garage, 20 cars came that day. The repairer के नजर में वो कार आना चाहिए. कार ऑलरेडी पहुंच चुके हैं गैराज में, उनके नजर में आए तो you will go and attend to that. The urgency of it, the repairability of it, when he knows it, चलो आज इसको करेंगे. So too, भगवान के नजर में सब है, but our readiness, our surrender are not that much to him. Okay. Therefore, we will not take, like in any of the constructions of the thing also world में, like आप सब्जी पक रहा है, तुरंत मसाले डालते हो क्या? वो एक स्थिति आने के बाद डालते हो. So when you are constructing the house, straight away you don't build one after the other. There's a curing time in between. That time what you do? Only watch. So to Bhagavan भी, जब हमारे अंदर curing time हो रहा है, he will only watch. But when we surrender to him, then उनका नजर रहेगा हमारे ऊपर. Definitely the sadhana is done. Nothing to worry, by the way. So keep that also in the mind. Now here a anga, oh my dear, विज्ञानम एतत्. ये जो विज्ञानम है, विज्ञानम मीन्स विशेष ज्ञान, नॉट सामान्य ज्ञान. सामान्य ज्ञान मीन्स एकमेवाद्वयम ब्रह्म. That is samanya everywhere. What is vijnanam vishesha? Means what? I am one particular individual. That is called Vijnana. This is called Vishesha Jnana. This is Vishesha. The separation we are doing from the total. Like Samanya Akasha. Then the Akasha in the Ghada, it's called Ghata Akasha, or in any hall. This is Vishesha Akasha it is. With the walls, it is conditioned as if, though really it is not conditioned, but it is taking the walls on its head, feeling it is conditioned. In the same way, I am the Sarvavyapaka Chaitanya, yet because some gaflat, the Maya, from the Maya, the Ahamvritti came. In that Ahamvritti, the reflection came. That reflection say identified, that is called Vijnanam. That is Jiva actually. Vijnana matlab Jiva. And what is his Vijnana, Vishesha Jnanam? He is taking himself to be separate from the Paramatma. And that Vijnanam can be also said not only as Vishesha Jnanam, but Viparita Jnanam. What is Viparita Jnanam? Sense of separateness is a Viparita. There is no separateness. We are always one with Brahman only. So Vijnanam word explained. Vijnanam is sense of separation from totality, sense of limitation, considering ourselves as a jiva, and that is the ability to use the upadhi to know the world, desire the world, work for the world, get in the things in the world, indulge in that. ये सारा जो है उसको विज्ञानम, ये सब विशेष ज्ञान. सामान्य में pure one conscious self alone is there. This vijnanam triyavastam. Triyavastam. This is a fellow going through three avasthas. Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti. So Jagrat mein the Vishesha Jnanam is Drashta Darshanam. Same is also there in the Swapna, Vishesha Jnanam, Drashta Darshanam. But both of them are of same sthai, both are subtle. In the grass, Jagrat Avastha, the seen objects and seer me are different. It's a grass. In Nidra mein kya hai? What is Vijnanam? Vishesha Jnanam is the absence of everything. It is a negative sukha. It is an absence of everything. उसका विज्ञान है वहाँ. इसे उठने के बाद कहते हैं कुछ नहीं था. मतलब कुछ नहीं था वाले चीज का ज्ञान वहाँ था. उसको हम उठने के बाद दोहरा रहे. And this way, three avasthas, the one who is going through, who is jiva, who is intelligently given a name here by Krishna, giving us a chance to contemplate. What name he gave? Vijnanam. विज्ञान मतलब जीव. थ्री अवस्था मीन्स जो तीनों अवस्था की तरह जा रहा है. थ्री अवस्था मंगा. देन व्हाई इज गेटिंग दिस थ्री अवस्थास? गुणत्रयम. एंड कारण कार्य कर्तृ. द कार्य इज द उपाधिस, कारणम इज द कर्मास, कर्तृ इज द कर्ता. द कर्ता इज ज्ञान सत्व गुण एक्सप्रेशन. Okay, then the karya is tamoguna expression. The karana is called rajoguna expression. Karana means action. Action is rajoguna. Kartru is the doer. It's a knowledge. It's called sattva. The karya means the gross object of the world, which is tamoguna. तो इन तीनों में फंसा है. सो स्वयं बी अटेंटिव. कर्ता बनकर कारण रूपी कर्म से कार्य के ऊपर एक्ट कर रहा है. ये जीवा तीन गुणों से तीनों अवस्थाओं के द्वारा. इफ दिस 2-3-5 श्लोकास thoroughly if you master, बहुत हद तक वेदांत का हमको बातें समझ में आते. तो जीवा alone with three gunas going through three avasthas, and in each of the three avasthas he is a कार्य कारण कर्तृ के इंपॉर्टेंस में है. खुद को कर्ता मानता है और खुद कार्य करता है. कार्य करने के लिए कर्म करता है. कर्म करके लिए कुछ न कुछ वो वस्तु होना चाहिए, द्रव्य. All are in the imagination only. In reality, one Paramatma is there. Such one, what you have to do? Samanmayena vyatirekatah cha yena eva turiyena tadeva satyam. Now here you have to pause and listen little only. चीज बताने वाला थोड़ा ही है, बट ध्यान लगाकर सुनना है. So whether you call it as three gunas, whether you call it as through three gunas, the three avasthas are coming. And in those three avasthas, we will call it as three anubhavas he is gaining. Sura Sukshma Karana. And through these three anubhavas, he is named as three names. For example, Jagrat Avastha, Sthula Prapancha, Sattva Guna, then Vishwa. Clear? So to Swapna Avastha, then Sukshma Jagatu. Then there are also the other two things. So to Karana, the Nidra Avastha, there it is the Karana Sharira, absolute ignorance. How many hours we are going through? Jagrata mein, Swapna mein, Duriya mein, Nidra. Question is, when the three independent variables are there, they can mutually have connection only when there is a fourth thing which is other than them but supporting them. That is called as Turiya. So, Jagravastha, Sthula Jagatu, Sattvaguna, Vishwa. Swapna Jagavastha, Sukshma Jagatu. Then, third one is called as Taijasa. Third one is what? Nidravastha, the Tamoguna, the Karana, as well as the Prajna. 4 into 3. Question is what? All these three things in each of the avastha are supported by the fourth. Be attentive. This is what the Maha Rishi discovered in Taittiriya. Bhur bhuva suvaritiva etaha tisraha vyavritayah. Is everybody knows it. But तासाम मतलब उसी के बीच में, उसी के पीछे, उन सब के आधार के रूप में चौहस्महिताम चतुर्थः महाचमस्य प्रवेदेत. Only a Mahachamasya he discovered. He called it a Maha, Tad Brahma Sa Atma. What a beautiful thing, you know. Taittiriya Upanishad ka wo portion. Any other subject when I have to explain that becomes helpful to me. Because we studied it thoroughly. So here he says, you may be seeing and getting lost in multiplicity. You know, multiplicity of gunas. Because of guna, multiplicity of avasthas. Because avasthas in each of the multiplicity of experiences. And उसमें ये भी हमने देखा कार्य कारण कर्तु, द डूअरू, द डूइंगू, द डन्नू, सियरू, सींगू, सीनू. जितना भी आप देखो बाबा, मेन पॉइंट इज व्हाट, ये नहीं वह तुर्य ना, जिस तुरी के द्वारा सब व्याप्त है, उस तुरी को हमें दो तरीके से पहुंचना है या पहचानना है. द तुरीय. In two ways you have to discover the Turiya. The first way is called Anvaya, second is called Vyatireka. Just to give 2 minutes attentive mind. Anvaya means what? He is there in every one of them. Anu means continuously, Aya means Gatav. हर जगह लगातार हमेशा वो पहुंच कर है उसमें. So without him they are not at all there. He is everywhere. This is called Anvaya. Same way, without any one of them, he still is there. It's called as Vyatireka. In both cases, what is happening? Without him, they are not there means what? He alone is there. And he is there without them means what? He alone is there. Therefore, in both cases, who is there? He is there. Therefore, he is alone Satya. That is called as Turyena Tadeva Satyam. No, it's a technique. Anvaya Vyatireka is a technique to reach to substratum. Take gold ornaments. What is the anvayatva of the gold? Our goal is to transcend the rupanama of the ornamentation, reach to the substratum truth reality, the gold. Be attentive. So, what is the anvaya sadhana there? In every ornaments, every part, in whatever the way it is named or used, gold is permeating. Anugatam. That's called anuaya. कहाँ नहीं है गोल्ड बता ऑर्नामेंट में? हर जगह पे. So therefore, when gold alone is permeating everywhere, without gold they cannot be. Therefore, who is real among them? गोल्ड ओनली नो, बिना गोल्ड का वो नहीं रहते हैं। गोल्ड सब जगह व्याप्त है। और गोल्ड का पोजीशन क्या है? वहां सत्य, मतलब थ्रू अन्वय पद्धति यू रीच टू सत्य कॉल्ड एज गोल्ड. What is the व्यतिरेक पद्धति? पिघला ऑल द ऑर्नामेंट्स. सो देयर इज नो ऑर्नामेंट्स, बट गोल्ड पिघल गया और गायब हो गया क्या? Without any of the ornaments, Rupa and Nama, is the gold existing or not? Are very much existing. That's called Vyatireka. So what was through Anvaya reached? Gold. What is reached through the Vyatireka? Gold. Therefore, gold alone is Satya. So through Anvaya Vyatireka, Sadvastu ko pakadna is a technique our Shastra gives. So now, coming from the gold example, come to the self. In all the three avasthas, I the consciousness am there. These are familiar to all of us. I am conscious. Jagrata, Swapna, Sushupti. The thing what we have to do is transcend these three avasthas and see whether that self turiya, which was permeating in all these three, is going to be there or not. And whoever have tried, they found it is there. So Anvaya, this one. Vyatireka, that one. So through Anvaya, in and through all the avasthas, कौन है? आत्मा ही है. When तीनों अवस्थाओं को व्यतिरेक किया, तो who is remaining? The Atma. Therefore, who is reality? Atma. On that self only, the entire world of Anatma is temporarily projected in Ajnanam, in Aviveka. Now the Viveka you have done. Through the Viveka you got the Jnanam. That Jnana is made sharpened through continuous doing of Viveka that cut us under all this ignorance, and ignorance created the multiplicity, the reality given to them. Then you have identified the one real liberated. मजेदार टॉपिक है, मैं बता रहा हूँ. जिंदगी में ये नहीं सुनता ना, कुछ भी बाकी करो. यू मे ऑर्गेनाइज 10 भागवत सप्ताह, यू मे गो टू 20 तीर्थ यात्रास, यू मे डू लाखों लाखों यज्ञ हवन इत्यादि. हाँ, हजारों पूजाएं करो, करोड़ों गायों का दान करो. None of them will free us from jiva bhava. That all will give us punyam, and you go to Swargam. You may become even Indra also. But guarantee नहीं कि इंद्र ब्रह्म ज्ञानी है. Therefore, Indra is not mukta. Understood? The loftiness, glory of this jnanam is much greater reaching than all those achievements. And this we are given by the Kripa of Guru Parampara. How much we have to be grateful to them, and to express that gratefulness or gratitude, how much sincere we have to study deeply, understand deeply, practice it. हे गुरु, आपने जो दिया मैंने लिया, उसका प्रैक्टिस किया और उसका भी अनुभूति भी हो गई है. इन दिस वे व्हेन यू स्टैंड इन फ्रंट ऑफ गुरु, आर वी नॉट गिविंग हिम दैट ग्रेट जॉय? और सर झुका के उनके सामने, आपने जो ज्ञान दिया था ना, मैंने पकड़ा ही नहीं उसको, अब उसका अभ्यास कहाँ करूं? फिर मुझे अनुभव नहीं हुआ कि आत्मा परमात्मा का, मैं जीव की ही तरफ भटक रहा हूँ. हे भगवान, माफी करो. व्हाट एन नॉनसेंस इट इज. वन लाइफ वी शुड मेक द लॉर्ड हैप्पी. एवरी लाइफ वी आर डिसअपॉइंटिंग हिम. मनुष्य बनाकर, हिंदुइज्म धर्म में जन्म देकर, गुरुओं को हमारे हमने बेच रहे. थ्रू दैट ऑल ज्ञानम इज गिवन टू अस, एंड वी एवरी टाइम डिसअपॉइंट. लाइक सम क्रिकेट प्लेयर्स or even these cinema people, because of some recommendation they are given chances, you know. And you can see last 15 years of tamasha in India at the central level in the opposition party, because of some reason he says I am not Godse, I am Gandhi. अरे यार, कुछ प्रसंग भी देखो, for context भी. No, because some other reason he is pushed, but he is not qualified. कितना भी धक्का मुक्का देखे, हमको होता ही नहीं वो, बिकॉज़ अंदर से है ही नहीं तैयारी. So the idea is what? Maybe not that way. Every time given opportunity and not using. कुछ रिकमेंडेशन के कारण 2-4 सिनेमा में लगा था, बट उसको टैलेंट नहीं है, तो इट विल बी फ्लॉप. Some cricket players, they send their children. They play little bit, not they shine like their parents. So रिटायर हो commentator बन जाते. Understood? In us also, every life Bhagavan gives chance. We are disappointing him. At least in one life, For his satisfaction, our satisfaction, we have to be totally into the study, into the understanding, into the meditation, into the experience. आपने दिया मैंने लिया, मैंने यूज किया मैं पाया. You gave me the opportunity and knowledge, I received it, I practiced it, I experienced the self. हो गया. Now अन्वय व्यतिरेक समझ गया for lifelong. That which is permeating everything, without which nothing remains, that understanding is called anvaya. Through that anvaya, that which is always there is understood. The same thing alone is still continues to stay when all that which is permeating goes away. That's called the paddhatya vyatireka. With both paddhatis, you're reaching one only. Is it not? Like wherever you have seen snake, every ounce of the snake is rope permeating. Snake mithya is gone. Did the rope go away? No. Rope always remained. Therefore, that rope is real. Through the Anvaya Vyatireka Paddhati. Like in the dream, me, the Jagrat Purusha, is fully permeated. When the dream dissolved, dream gone, but I continued as a waker. Therefore, through the Anvaya Vyatireka, the waker is real. On him, dream is projected. The gold is real because gold is Anvita, gold. And without the ornament, gold is still there, Vyatireka. Therefore, this gold is real, not the ornaments. अन्वय व्यतिरेक पद्धति से बी स्ट्रांग अबाउट दिस थिंग. याद जिंदगी में ही मदद करेगा हमको. न ये नैव तुर्येण तदेव सत्यम. वो जो तुर्य आत्मा जिसके अन्वयता के कारण सब कुछ है और वो सब कुछ का व्यतिरेक करने के बाद भी ये रहता है, वो तुर्य आत्मा ही सत्य. In every wave there is water. There is a water without wave. In every wave there is water is Anvaya Paddhati, through which the water is recognized as real. Then substantiating that reality of the water is Vyatireka Paddhati. How? When all the waves have gone, water did not go away, still water is there. In the self also, on the contemplative meditative state, when I transcend three avasthas, my Turiya Atma is always there. When I am going through three avasthas, at every nook and corner, this Suddha Turiyatma is there. Therefore, through Vyatireka and Anvaya Paddhati, Turiyatma is Satya. Then what is that all seen? That is the problem. वो नहीं दिखता तो समस्या ही नहीं होता ना. वो projected है and it is given reality. And all that is so beautifully explained, not so easily anywhere else than Drukdrishya Viveka. By using the three words which we were discussing from last 3 days, Avaranam, Vikshepam, Aropanam. Self-covered, Avarana. Not self-projected, Vikshepa. Not self-taken as self is Aropan. Rope covered, Avarana. Snake projected, Vikshepa. Snake is taken as a rope is called Aropana. In the place of rope, the snake is given reality. That's called as Aropana. See that one line, Vivek Chudamani, Aropanasyaasti kim arthavatta adhishtanamabhati tatha brahmena. यार तुम्हारे भ्रम के कारण अधिष्ठान के ऊपर ये आरोपण दिख रहा है. आरोपित वस्तु सत्य कैसा हो जाएगा? सत्य उसका अर्थवत्ता कहाँ होगा? हाउ कैन इट बी रियल? Because your Brahma on the Adhisthana, you are doing the Aropana of the Anatma or the Vastu Adhyaropita. Now again come back to the basics. Why still we don't listen, understand and all? Because to listen, understand it, we have to be at the deep intellectual level. Our life should be lived. But where are we now? Forget our intellect level. We are at mind level, we are sense level, we are body level, we are Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha level. And in that also so many desires fighting with each other. Mera khopadi pura, when it is filled with all these nonsense. How can I register this knowledge given by the Guru Shastra? After registering it, that I contemplate on that, then come to my own understanding, no? This is called going back to basics. Basics is this. When we don't have Viveka, there is no Vairagya. Even after Viveka Vairagya, when you don't do Shamadamadhi, the Indriyas are not Niyantrita. With all of that also, when you don't have the desire to know the truth, you will never go to the listen to Guru. Therefore, Mumukshita is required. After all this also, when you go and listen from the Guru, you have to do the Mananam for the conviction. Conviction आने के बाद भी only निधिध्यासनम we get the experience. अनुभूति तो निधिध्यासन में होगा, उससे पहले मननम होगा, उसको श्रवण होगा. But before श्रवणम, all these Viveka Vairagya Shamadamadhi, they are all the basics. Not only for you, in me, सबके लिए वही होता है. कोई भी साधक के लिए आवश्यक लक्षण होते हैं. क्लियर? नाउ नयत् पुरस्तादुतयन्न पश्चात् मध्ये विदन्न व्यपदेशमात्रं भूतं प्रसिद्धं च परेण यद्यत् तदेव तत्स्यातिति मे मनीषा. नयत् पुरस्तादुतयस्य न पश्चात् मध्ये विदन्न व्यपदेशमात्रं भूतं प्रसिद्धं च परेण यद्यत् तदेव तत्स्यादिति मे मनीषा. Aha. See the contrast of the two slokas before sloka and this one. Both of them put together make the knowledge pakka. What was said earlier, Anvaya mein, that which was earlier, that which was later. Alone is in between also. Vyavaharita through variety of the Vyapadesha. Nana apadesha hi vyavaharyamanam. Before gold, after gold, in between, in various forms and names, gold alone. Therefore, gold is Satyam. Proved in this way, in the Anvaya Sadhana. Same thing is done opposite here. पहले गोल्ड था, बाद में गोल्ड है, बीच में भी गोल्ड है. अब यहाँ क्या है? पहले ऑर्नामेंट नहीं था, बाद में ऑर्नामेंट नहीं है, नहीं होगा, बीच में भी लगता है कि है लेकिन नहीं है. देन बीच में भी ऑर्नामेंट के रूप में कौन दिख रहा है? वही हमेशा है. So earlier mud was there, later mud, in between pot is only form and name. Same thing said the other way. ये अन्वय में क्या होता है की बात होती है. व्यतिरेक में नहीं की बात. जो है में reach what is there, नहीं में we reject what is not there. So was there mud earlier? Yeah. Later on? Yeah. In between as a pot alone. The mud is established? Yeah. Don't talk about the pot. Was the pot there earlier? No. बाद में? No. In between? Also not there. Pot independently as a reality. Then something else which is appearing as pot is there, that is real. तो पहले था, बाद में था, बीच में भी है. पहले नहीं था, बाद में नहीं होगा, बीच में भी नहीं है. दिस नहीं है इज व्यतिरेक, है इज अन्वय. गोल्ड है अन्वय, थ्रू अन्वय. व्यतिरेक इज नेम एंड फॉर्म नहीं है. So by rejecting the ornaments by Vedareka, what we are reaching to gold only. Through the Anvaya, we are reaching gold only as it is permeating everything. So Nayat Purastat, that which was not there earlier. Then Yat Na Pashyat Uta, that which will not be there later on. Madhyepi Tat Na, in between also. In reality it is not there. If at all it is there, Vyapadesha Matram. बस नाम के वास्ते है, तो इमेजिनरी है, व्यवहार के लिए आए हैं. ओके. देन भूतम प्रसिद्धम च परेण यद्यत. परेण by that supreme self, because of which the bhutam, whatever the name and form prasiddham, is now seen appearing as tadeva tatsyat. In between that which is happening of that roop, appearing as rupa nama, that is that alone. Iti me manisha. This is my conviction. I am telling you, you convince yourself. ये थोपने वाली बात नहीं होती है. By saying the Lord, by Lord saying that it is my Manisha, he is telling that you also get your conviction. He is not thrusting his conviction on the Uddhava, because knowledge is not thirst upon. Knowledge is revealed within with our own inner inquiry. ये सत्य है, उद्धव तुम मानो प्लीज, ऐसे भी कह सकते हैं. बट ये मानना जबरदस्ती नहीं होता ना, खुद अंदर से ज्ञान होता है. इसलिए इट इज माई कन्विक्शन बॉस. आई टोल्ड यू, यू ऑल्सो कम टू दैट कन्विक्शन. इट इज योर चॉइस. And your conviction never helps me, my conviction never helps you. In any case, yours helps you. Like my conviction that I have to come to class regularly, I must love you, will not help you. You may not like me or class or that is yours. So your conviction of wherever you want to go will not help me because I don't like it. Like it means what? I feel pity that you are wasting your time and all. जिसका जो है तो मुझे मेरा कन्विक्शन है आपको अपना. In this way, in the truth also. मैं मनीषा. तो हिंदी में बताता हूँ. जो पहले नहीं था, जो बाद में नहीं होगा, बीच में जो दिख रहा है, दिखने के बावजूद भी नहीं है, और जिस वस्तु के रहने के कारण वो दिख रहा है, वही वस्तु सत्य है. Gold ornaments were not earlier, later on also not earlier. In between they are appearing because of the gold. Gold is real. This is called Vyatireka. Earlier was gold, later also gold. In between it appears that the gold is not there. But inside every ornament, in a Anvaya Rupa, gold alone is there. The gold is real, not the appearing ornaments. नहीं दिखने के कारण you can't deny the gold. दिखने के कारण you can't call the ornaments as real. देखो पॉइंट इज व्हाट, जहाँ गोल्ड है वहीं ऑर्नामेंट है. वेयर ऑर्नामेंट इज द रियल गोल्ड, विच इज रियल, विच इज अनरियल, दैट इज अ क्वेश्चन. Which is real, which is unreal, which is delusionary in between. Think. This is only beginning. Huh? When we go on preparing ourselves with more and more contemplative ability by upasanas, Ishwar Krupa, and creating our desire, जैसे आज हम सुबह से करें तब से keep on praying to God and Guru, give us more and more ability to deeply study Shastra, deeply understand, contemplate. ऐसा मांगने से उनको they will bless. At that level, these things will give us such a taste. We really revel in the contemplation. We really reach out in conviction first the self, the same convinces self, and the dhyana avastha in anubhava also it is revealed to us. Okay, now it is not over. 20 more slokas are there, 15 more. Bhagavan is continuing to strengthen this sublime knowledge to us by giving all logics, explanations, variety of paddhatis is trying to teach us. Now, in this particular chapter, I can see the struggle of Krishna कि before I leave, किसी कीमत पर इस बंदे को तत्व ज्ञान घुसा ही देना है. लाइक सम ऑफ द पेरेंट, मेरे मरने से पहले इसका शादी कर दूं या उसको नौकरी कुछ ना उनको होता ही है. भगवान का मेरे अवतार छोड़ के जाने से पहले, दिस माय मोस्ट डियरेस्ट फेलो उद्धव, I must see to it that he is, because he was pleading, don't go leaving me, take me, but which is not possible. He can be permanent with me as a self. So let me reveal to him the self of Jnana by all means. भगवान का ये तड़प है. आत्म रूप में यू आर नेवर अवे फ्रॉम भगवान. अवतार के रूप में भगवान भी आते हैं जाते हैं, परमानेंट नहीं रह सकते. लाइक यू एंड आई एज ए सेल्फ ऑलवेज वन टुगेदर. एज ए नॉट सेल्फ, यू आर इन योर लाइफ, माई है माई लाइफ. वो भटकते रहे, कभी मिलेंगे ना मिलेंगे. Is it not? ये even satsang also is a runanubandham. Out of 700 crores, only why you 7 people or 5 people sitting? ये आपका प्रारब्ध. ओम पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदम पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. अपने से पाप किया कि मेरे ऐसे आचार्य मिले और मैंने इतना पुण्य किया कि आप जैसे श्रोता मिले. धन्यवाद. थैंक यू. लेट अस स्टडी अवर अध्यात्म रामायणम समटाइम.